Madelyn, here you are as a junior, and I know you've worked extremely hard to get in a position to contribute to this team, and doing a wonderful job at that. How do you look at this year, your junior year, and what are you expecting for the future?
I came in this year wanting to make a change because I know I didn't play much my first 2 years. Also, we had like 2 seniors graduate after my freshman year, and we had some position changing. So last year, I played outside and right side, and then during spring season of last year, we decided that I was going to go back to the middle, and I feel like this year I have made an impact on the team offensively, and I think it comes to my team to like people being able to push us at practice. I know one of our sophomore middles, Emery, she hasn't gotten a lot of playing time this year, but in practice she pushes me and Gracie to do better, and so that's been a big help too. Well,
I want to break that down a little bit, starting with this, what you said is we decided to make the change. Tell me about that. What was that conversation like, and did it surprise you?
Well, in spring season, I was playing both. I was going to specialty practices for both middle and outside, and I just talked with Coach, and I was like, well, you see, I feel like I'm not succeeding with one position, and I'm kind of just plateauing in both if I'm focusing on 2 techniques rather than just focusing on one. So then I just started going to middles specialty, and she said that that's where she wanted me to stay. So that's how that went.
Middle blocker is where the 6-footers live. I don't think you're quite 6 feet, are you?
No.
So do you have to rely on your quickness more than anything?
Yeah. Coach says she likes to recruit athletic middles rather than tall middles, because you can train someone that's athletic to be quick, and really in the middle it's about being quick. Like there can be a 6-foot girl on the other side, but if you're quick enough to see the block and hit around it, really height doesn't matter as much.
How about the quick game? Does that help you beat those middles?
Yeah, I would say me and my setter, Amy, we have been connecting really well lately, and we've sped up the sets, and so yeah.
When you're playing at the net in the middle, do you like playing offense more or like playing defense more? Because it's such an offensive game,
yes.
I guess is what I'm asking.
I would say my strength is offense, and my team will probably agree with that. We actually just did, like, everyone write down what you think someone's strength is, and everyone said offensively hitting around the block. Defense probably has to do with my height. I'm not that tall, but I mean I can jump. I would say Gracie's strength would be blocking, and mine would be offense, which works well together.
We know that volleyball is such an emotional game. It's such a game of runs, momentum. Is that what you enjoy about it? Do you like that part of it?
I would say yes. Going from freshman year to winning 3 games to this year to having a lot of wins in the beginning, I think it has a lot to do with team chemistry, and that's just something that you can't find in anything else. Like, yeah, there can be times where it's frustrating and everyone just, nothing seems to be going right, but those times that it does, like, makes up for that.
Team chemistry, and I loved what you did at the very beginning of this. You talked about the people that made you better in practice. Mm-hmm. Team chemistry, number 1 on that list of the improvements in number of wins?
Absolutely. I really feel that way. The freshmen coming in, instantly we've all gotten along. The coach is on the same page as us this year. We talk about things like specific goals, stuff like that, rather than just overall, like, we need to get this many wins.
Right.
This year we focus on, like, little goals that help build up to the big main goal. And I know a lot of people have been saying, oh, what's happened? Like, you guys had so many wins in the beginning. Right. I was like, okay, well, you have to understand, those weren't our conference games. Like, our conference is very good.
Very good.
And, I mean, we've been losing in 5 a lot, too, which, I mean, it's easier to lose in 5 than lose in 3, because this game we lost this weekend, we lost in 5, and it still felt like we won just because of how well we played, and the team was playing well, just the coaches were happy and involved. So,
Madelyn, you talked about being a good athlete overall. In high school, you ran track, you were a basketball player, I believe.
Yeah.
You miss playing other sports?
In a way, but after, well, I played 3 sports up to my junior year, and then I decided that I just wanted to play volleyball. And I think I made the right decision with that. Sometimes I miss like playing other sports, but I still run in my free time and work out. Basketball, I just kind of played because my friends played. So
Antioch, Illinois is a long way from home. Mm-hmm. Why did you come to Liberty, Missouri?
Well, it was like after my senior graduation of high school, and I was talking to like 5 schools for volleyball, and my parents were like, why don't we just go visit this school in Liberty, Missouri? I was like, okay. I like saw the enrollment. I was like, oh my gosh, that's way smaller than my high school. There's no way I'm going there. But then I came and visited. I loved the small campus and stuff, and then I went home. I was like, I still don't know. Then I came back and visited again, and I decided to commit with, not gonna lie, the full intention, if I don't like it, I can transfer. And after my freshman year, I was a little unsure with the whole volleyball thing. I didn't get a lot of playing time, going from obviously everyone at their high school is a star athlete, and you go to college and you don't play as much, which was understandable. But I think it was a good growing experience because I learned to contribute to the team in other ways. Like my senior middles, I would like help them when they came out, like, okay, this is what you need to do, and they were respectful towards that, and they didn't like, oh no, I'm not listening to you, you're a freshman. But yeah, and I really don't get homesick because I know that my family will come to my games, and people always say that, oh, you never get to go home. Well, for me, it's just a flight away because my mom's a flight attendant, so I fly for free.
Okay.
So it's really not, it hasn't really impacted me that way. And the reason I did decide to stay at Jewel was because I love how most of the school is athletes, and we all are busy with our schedules and stuff, and I've just met a lot of like very down-to-earth people that have goals, actual goals for the rest of their life. So
You've mentioned your mom. Now tell us a little bit about your family, if you would.
My mom's a flight attendant for American for about 25 years, which was very helpful during the recruiting process because I could fly where I literally visited schools in the most random places, like Vermont. And my dad, he works from home, not really sure what he does. But
you should ask him sometime.
Oh, I do. I ask him, and he
Is it
just kind of beats around the bush, yeah.
Okay.
There's a running joke in our family that he works for the CIA.
Like that movie,
Yeah. And then my sister is a senior in high school. She played volleyball in high school and club up to her junior year. She decided not to play this year because she doesn't want to play in college. She's not really sure exactly where she wants to go yet. She's thinking WKU, Western Kentucky, or Florida Gulf Coast. So
she gets to fly for free also, doesn't she?
Yes.
How about, are you still a biology major?
No, I switched to nursing.
Okay.
So I'm 3-year nursing. I'm the 3-year nursing track. So
What kind of nursing do you want to do?
I'm thinking pediatrics. However, people say that your opinions can change once you start clinical and stuff. So I'm really open to anything, but I think my passion is with kids. So.
Well, my opinion is that you have played extremely well this year, and very excited to see you guys play against Maryville, and I know you guys are looking forward to playing at home. So.
Yes, finally.
Madelyn, thank you.
Thank you.
And we'll be back with more in a moment.